Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about logic, particularly compound proposition. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button for more updates. Also, you will find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section. And now let's start with our main topic for today, which is all about compound proposition. What is a compound proposition? A proposition form from simpler proposition using logical connectors or some combination of logical connectors. Some logical connectors involving proposition P and or Q may be expressed as follows. This is not P. So kapag ang statement ay mayroong not P, halimbawa, she is beautiful. Pero that is a proposition. She is beautiful. But it is either true or false. But still, it's a declarative sentence, right? She is beautiful. But if I put not in the statement she is beautiful, that will become she is not beautiful. Therefore, that is a compound proposition because it has a proposition not P. Another is P and Q. P and Q meant to say it's a combination of two statements or declarative statements. For instance, she is beautiful and industrious. She is beautiful and industrious. Mean to say we have two declarative sentence on that statements. She is beautiful and she is industrious. It is separated with the word and. Another is P or Q. Okay? She is good or bad. So again, she is good or bad. So that is a compound proposition. If P, then Q. I repeat. If P, then Q. So that is an if and then statement. And that if and then statement is a compound proposition, where that period stands for some proposition. A proposition is simple if it cannot be broken down any further into other components proposition. But if you can broken down the components or the proposition into different components or other components, then that will become a compound proposition. Simply, a compound proposition is a combination of two or more declarative statements. The following are compound proposition. P1 is a proposition or is a compound proposition. It is not the case that square root of 2 is a rational number. P2, either logic is fun and interesting or it is boring. P3, if you study hard, then you will get good grades. P4, if you are more than 60 years old, then you are entitled to be a senior citizen card or to have a senior citizen's card. And if you are entitled to have a senior citizen's card, then you are more than 60 years old. Note, the compound proposition can thus be expressed as follows. P1, not R. P2, F and I or B. P3, if H, then G. P4, if A, then S, and if S, then A. Furthermore, we can determine the simple proposition that make up the proposition P1, P2, P3, and P4 by the following table. Okay, before we proceed here, let me discuss further about the example that I gave to you a while ago. Okay, this one. In P1, if it is not the case that square root of 2 is a rational number, it is not. It has the word not. Okay? Therefore, it is not P, right? So if it is not P, therefore it is a compound proposition because it is the case that square root of 2 is a rational number. So we can separate it, or we can make two declarative sentences from this statement. Either logic is fun and interesting. So logic is fun, logic is interesting. So it has two. Or another, it is boring. So we have three declarative sentences here that is separated by the words and or. P3, if you study hard, then you will get good grades. So if P, then Q. Let's see. You study hard. That is a declarative statement. You will get good grades. That is a declarative statement. If you are more than 60 years old, then you are entitled to senior citizens card. And if you are entitled to senior citizens card, then you are more than 60 years old. As you can see, it is an if and then statement, but it is double. Meaning to say, it is a biconditional statement. Okay? It is a biconditional that we will tackle more in our next lesson. Okay? So we're done here. And these are the compound proposition expressed in our given examples. Now, the example that I gave a while ago can be, what they call this, broken down into pieces. So, preposition, it is not the case that square root of 2 is irrational. You can make it a simple component like square root of 2 is a rational number, right? So, we canceled the word not. So another, either logic is fun and interesting or it is boring. So we can make three simple sentences here, declarative sentences. Logic is fun, logic is interesting, and logic is boring from this statement. So this is a compound proposition. If you study hard, then you will get good grades. You study hard, you will get good grades. So this one can be broken into two statements. So therefore, it is a compound proposition. So that's all about for compound proposition. Thank you very much for listening and good day.